Product is a patty that is a mixture made with beef, onions, parsley, and different kinds of spices.
What's up, it's Luis from America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. So this week we're in Louisville, Kentucky, and we're at a restaurant called Simply Mediterranean. We're gonna get to talk to the owners, Ziad and Farah, and also we're gonna see some of their great items like their Tangy Chicken wrap, plus a couple of other things. And look, I know you're hungry because you're watching this, so why don't you come with me? Let's go check it out. Everybody, so now we are inside Simply Mediterranean. We're here with the owners Farah and Ziad. So first of all, I appreciate you guys having us. This is a treat for me because I love this type of food. Awesome. So first and foremost, tell me the story of how you guys started in the restaurant industry.
Well, I used to have a restaurant back in Oxford, Ohio.
Okay.
And I started actually before the restaurant. I started at a farmer's market.
Okay.
And my startup product was the baklava.
Okay.
I started with a little tray of baklava at a tiny little farmer's market in Oxford, Ohio. And I thought, no one's gonna know what this is. No one's gonna even buy this.
Right.
Well, it was like 30 minutes and it was just gone in 30 minutes. So the next week I just started bringing, bigger trays and more things, and I just started adding to it. And then one day the city of Oxford actually approached me and said, how would you like to have a restaurant? We would back you financially, we would help you, and we can start a restaurant for you. And that's how I started my first restaurant, and it just went from there.
Well,
that's cool.
It wasn't easy for the second restaurant, but I met with Farah online, and we both foodies. She had her restaurant. She's the baklava queen. She's a really good Middle Eastern chef. Mm-hmm. And I had like my dips and sauces company, just doing sauce. And we started talking food, and this is how we clicked. And then I pulled Farah from Ohio to Louisville because I saw that was, we got in a relationship when we got married. And then we said, let's take like this passion about food and try to bring an authentic Lebanese experience to Louisville.
Okay.
Right. And this is how we decided that we need to start doing this. So we started with a small catering company operating from commercial kitchens to after like the pandemic, we said it's about time that we get our own place. Because as I said, we don't want to sell food. We want to sell experience. And this is like the perfect Lebanese experience. With the people, we're both Lebanese, with the food, and with the ambiance that we're gonna create for the people coming and enjoying and experiencing the food. So we found this beautiful location, and we signed the lease on September the 1st, and we will open on October 2. Yeah.
Wow.
October 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah, and that's like fast forward. Like today is the 4th month operating at Simply Now.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So obviously you're Lebanese, right? But why did you decide to say, you know what, I want to have a Lebanese restaurant? Because just because you're from Lebanon doesn't mean that you're going to have a Lebanese restaurant. So what made you decide to say, or was it a natural progression?
I would say I'm a newcomer to the States. I've been here for 2 years and a half, and I truly believe that the most sincere cultural exchange is food.
Yeah.
You know, and I would say that I was fortunate and blessed to have my wife as a chef. You know, I would never have done it by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah. But I was blessed with Farah, and I think it was like, yeah, we need to bring this, you know, because there's no actual authentic cuisine, Lebanese cuisine in Louisville. I think the last time, and it was mentioned in the Leo Weekly, that the last Lebanese restaurant was in '84.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's been a long time.
Yeah. So, and we are proud people, you know, as Lebanese. So I said, let's do it, and we did it.
That's very cool. No, and you're right. That's kind of like the universal connector.
Yeah.
Food, you don't even have to speak the same language.
Exactly.
But if you sit around a table, you can communicate just by looking at each other eating the food. 100%. That's 100%. So now let's get to the food. I know there are some items that are kind of like from Lebanon and some things that are like, kind of like your creation.
Yeah.
And I think this one right here is one of your creations,
Actually,
right?
you want to talk us like...
Yeah.
Okay.
So one morning, Ziad wakes up and he's like, I had a dream.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I had a dream about this pretzel kafta burger.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, it's a kafta that's inside a pretzel burger, and it's got different toppings, and the tahini is going to be the dressing. And I'm like, let's try that. Okay. So we tried it. We had different family members try it, but it was a hit, and we decided to put it on the menu. So
love it. Let me try this. Oh yeah. That's awesome. That's so good. Great. Just that combination of flavors. Just
So how's the tahini?
amazing. Amazing. Now, so for people who are watching that are not familiar with what kefta is, I know what it is. Can you explain to them what a kefta is?
So kafta is, in this particular product, is a patty that is a mixture made with beef, onions, parsley, and different kinds of spices. And normally it's on a stick like a shish kebab, and it's grilled. But you know, for this, we have turned it into a patty, and we turned it into like a burger kind of thing, and that's where it came from.
That's so good. So good. Oh, wow. Good for your dreams. I'll tell you that right now. That is so good. I would certainly order this, 100%. It's awesome. Now this right here, this is more traditional, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got?
All right, so this is marinated lamb kebab. It's grass-fed, it's halal, and it's super tender. So we grill it like very in a delicate way. We got some roasted veggies to go with it. It's on a bed of rice, and we've got a dip. We have several choices of dips, mainly tzatziki, tahini, garlic, and now we have the shamana, which is the spicy one, and it comes with a Lebanese salad. Okay, and it's a fulfilling meal.
I love lamb, and you're right. It's tender, great flavor. It's so good.
Awesome.
So good. So good. And then finally, this I was not very familiar with. Even that bread that you showed me.
Yeah.
So they have this bread that they call it here mar'u. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it's, I would say, translucent because you can basically see through it.
Super thin, and super like big. So
tell me about this.
all right, so the Tanky Chicken is pulled chicken that is mixed with caramelized onions and a lot of spices, good spices, and we top it with a spice called sumac, which is a tangy that gives it the lemony, tangy taste of the chicken. And then we cook it together, and when it's ready to be wrapped, we take the mar'u, we apply it, we put the chicken, we top it with pine nuts, we roll it, we put it on the griddle, drizzle it with some olive oil, let it toast on both sides, and then we offer it with a garlic sauce.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a super popular and new sandwich that people are really raving about.
Now, but this sauce you have here, is that your tzatziki?
Yes, that's my that's
really
the biggest
good.
version of the
It is, and you're right, because you were telling me off camera in the kitchen, you're like, no, this is different.
Yeah.
It is different. I don't know what's in there, but it's really damn good.
Yeah.
Really damn good.
Awesome.
Look, everybody, if you're looking for more restaurants like Simply Mediterranean, if you like restaurant content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you know whenever we drop a new episode. Now, how can people find out more information about your restaurant?
All right. Just simply on Google, put Simply Mediterranean Louisville, and boom, you can find us on Google. We have our menu on Google, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and there are different channels that you can order our food. Either we welcome walk-ins, you can call us, the phone is on the website or on Google. You can order via DoorDash, you can order via Grubhub, or you can go to the website and actually order, set the time when you want to pick up and come and pick up. And one thing I want to add, coming towards spring, we're gonna start having like a small dining space and a small outside where people can actually eat the food at Simply Med. And we're changing a little bit the concept from a carry-out, so actually people can come and dine.
Okay. Love it. But the best way is they got to come here. What's the address?
Yeah, it's 2900 Bronxboro Road. It's just across Lee's Chicken on Bronxboro Road.
Love it. Look, and if you're local, you got to come here on a weekly basis. This food is absolutely certified legit. I love it. It's amazing. I'm a huge fan of this food. So if you like this type of food, you need to come here. If you're traveling, you want great Lebanese, Mediterranean food, stop here. Can't recommend it enough. So look, that's pretty much it for us. I am going to eat this. I'm going to eat the burger. Maybe I'll let a little bit of food for Austin. We'll see. And that's pretty much it for us. You can also find a full listing for Simply Mediterranean on americasbestrestaurants.com. That's pretty much it. See you guys on the next one.